Greetings, everybody. My name is Kenson Desir, and I'm so glad you were able to log on and get an inspirational vitamin today. The word is devotion. And the question is, what are we going to be devoted to? Devoted just means that you are persistent in these things, that you are giving yourself wholly to them and not being distracted by anything on the left or anything on the right. And so the reason why I want to talk about devotion, because sometimes it's easy for us to get distracted or devote ourselves to things that are temporary, or devote our things to that's going to cause us to stumble. And this was the case in the church in Colossians. They were young disciples who were able to make Jesus Lord of their life, but still found themselves led astray by things that weren't devoted to God. Let's just leave it at that. Definitely read the book if you want to know more about it. But in Colossians 4, verse 2, Paul reminds them to be devoted to things that's going to help them on their journey. And in verse 2, chapter 4 and verse 2, it says, "Devote yourselves to prayer, being watchful and thankful." Be devoted to prayer, being watchful, and thankful. Like, if we can devote ourselves to prayer in communication with God multiple times a day, that is going to go well for us. If we're watchful, not watchful for just the things that we want to receive from God, but watchful for the things that's going to harm us, that's going to actually pull us away from God. If we're paying attention to those things, that these things will go well for us on our journey, right? And lastly, it says, be devoted to being thankful. Thanking God on a consistent basis for the things he has done for us in the past, the things he's currently doing for us now, and the things he's going to do for us in the future. If we devote ourselves to these three things, if we devote those three things today, how much of an impact would we have in this world? So I hope that as you read through Colossians and you come across the scripture, that it would rekindle and refire you up to be devoted to the things that are most important. So again, my name is Kenson, and this is your Inspirational Vitamin.